Hi, I'm Josh Brown, and this is my wife, Selena Brown. We are members here at First Baptist Church, Mount Juliet. We were visiting the church for about 2 years, dating back to 2012, and then we officially joined by Believers Baptism in 2014.
And you're willing to live for Him?
Yes.
Amen. Because of that, your faith today in the Lord Jesus Christ, I baptize you, my brother, in the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit, buried in the likeness of His death, raised in the likeness of His resurrection. Selena, have you put your faith in the Lord Jesus Christ?
Yes, sir.
And you're willing to follow Him and live for Him?
Yes, sir.
Because of that testimony this morning, I baptize you, my sister, in the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit, buried in the likeness of His death, raised in the likeness of His resurrection. All God's people said, amen.
We had been attending First Baptist for about 2 years. We started in 2012. We'd been coming regularly on Sunday mornings, and one day a church member in a small group came up and asked us if we were from Tech and asked us a few questions about ourselves, and they told us that there was a small group for our age group and asked if we would join. And we had tried it before, much smaller, but we decided to try it again. And when we had went in there, everyone just started chatting with us and made us feel so comfortable, invited us to our first outing. And whenever we got there, it was just amazing how quickly we became fast friends. Everyone was open, welcoming, telling us their stories, asking us about our stories. So it just felt like all of a sudden we were a member of the church and wanted to serve it more because of the people that were there.
The impact that the church has had on us and being local members here has really been massive. God has really used this church body and specifically the relationships we've built with our small group and the friendships and things that we've made here to really mold us into the people God has called us to be, not only as followers of Christ, but also as spouses in our marriage and as future parents. And so it's literally been life-changing in how God has led us and directed us through this body to kind of make us into the people and the followers of Christ He's called us to be.
Yeah, I think that is very important. I think 1 Corinthians 12 tells us that the body is not made up of one member, but of many. And with that, you have to be giving back to your church. You can't come and just be fed and not feed other people.
I think there's so much value in the biblical design of the church and membership because, as we know with everything else God promises, it's ultimately for our good. And so as we plugged in and became more of involved, invested members of this church, we saw growth again in our personal lives and in our marriage and our relationships with the body and its members.
A word of encouragement for people on the fence about membership or wanting to join is that we are all needed as parts of the body. We are all members and we're needed. You may be the hand, you may be the foot, you may have many spiritual gifts, you may have only one, but you're all needed. We're all needed to do God's work. And if you're, again, on the fence about that, we have plenty of resources for you to get plugged in.
Yeah, we encourage you just to step out in faith to where God's leading you, the pull He has on your heart to get invested in the body of Christ and to become a member here at First Baptist Mount Juliet. You can do so by connecting with our Welcome Center. You can go and gather lots of information. You can speak with our pastors or any other members here at First Baptist. We'd love to connect with you, point you in the direction of where God's leading you and help get you plugged in.